Oh, the times they are a-changin'. Still got it, boys. There have been a lot of very confusing responses from the fan base about Steve's comments this week regarding Dylan Larky's situation. I don't think enough people are reading between the lines. This is now a game of optics and leverage. So, let me be your translator. Look, the best thing for both sides is to make a deal and move on. Steve does not want a player in Detroit if he doesn't want to be there, and he is not saying that he wants Larkin on the roster next season. What he is saying is he is not going to give him away just for the sake of moving on from the drama. This decision will define Steve's legacy as the general manager of the Detroit Red Wings and the ultimate direction of the club for the next 2 to 5 years. While I understand the discomfort and effect in the locker room, if we just give him away to move on, we will not make the playoffs, and there is no locker room anyways. Like it or not, Larkin is our golden ticket at this point. We must get value in return. Nothing less is acceptable. This deal will determine if we can keep pushing for the playoffs with a hockey trade or if we are getting a boatload of near-ready prospects that aim more towards Cedar and Raymond's window. That's the fork in the road here. Does Steve have 2 to 3 more years to not make the playoffs? Not sure about that, so that is part of the equation. But I promise you, Steve does not want him in the locker room next season. But the fan base does not seem to understand that Steve must have this as a viable option. Larkin has all the leverage to say where he wants to play because of his full no transact clause. To counter, Steve's only leverage is that he is under contract for 5 more years. If Larkin is going to handcuff us with a limited number of teams, Steve must play that card. He must play the hand he has drawn. So don't mistake Steve saying, "I can't make any guarantees," as him saying he wants Larkin on the team next season. Can things still possibly work with Larkin? It's possible, but very doubtful at this point. But we simply cannot afford to just give him away and put ourselves in a deeper hole. Furthermore, there is a compounding concern here too. Say what you want about Kane, but him and Cat increase the value of each other and provide much-needed offense. Why would Kane return right now? Why would Cat re-sign no clear direction? God forbid this starts to trickle down to Edvidson, Seager, or Raymond.
What the fuck?
Face it, we are in a full-scale damage control situation. Time to be creative. So grab some popcorn, refresh your social media feed often, and let's see where things go with this Dylan Larkin trade. But make no mistake, this is a hill worth dying on. I'll see you on the flip side, boys. Bartender,
House music.